for us to monitor, okay, for maybe next week or maybe upcoming few weeks, okay, from now. So well, glove and healthcare seems like making a very strong reversal with pretty good volume. Okay, so let's take a look into some of the counters, okay, coming with volume. Okay, I think the other day during the Wednesday live section, okay, for those that who attend for the masterclass sections there, okay, so I do mention about this count. I think we are looking at this volume at the moment, sorry, at Wednesday night, okay, on 14th of April. And this kind of setup issue is the one that telling you that the potential reversal is coming. So but don't try to enter, okay, immediately when you see this counter, because you will never know where is the highest volume, okay, and how far they will drop further, okay, before they change the trend. Okay, so it's a symptom of change of trend, but doesn't mean that it will change immediately. Okay, so just want to ask you all to like continue to monitor further. Okay, please do not enter first on this selling climax bar. Okay, for those that who practicing what is selling climax, how the stock change the trend. Okay, so this is a potential one, but there's no sign of free change of trend yet. Okay, to accumulation. Okay, we're gonna look for some things like, I think like 2 or 3 weeks back when there's one live Facebook I talked about glove counters, and I said that I wanted to look for something like this, okay, before I'm interested. And yes, I think this week itself, glove have kind of high volume bar coming in, okay, and the best part is actually crossed the 2040s. Of course, I'm looking for somehow low risk trades, okay, which means that they will make some pullbacks, okay, back to 2040s. And for those that who attend Wednesday session, also I think few of the counters also having this on setups, okay, like for example SCGM, okay, SCGM. So here downtrending, okay, high volume cross, okay, now seems like they are making like a reversal type setups. Okay, the other one is Cow Food. Okay, Cow Food again holding bar on the 2040s here. Okay, probably you can wait for another one more up bar high volume if you want to look for a trade to have a better confirmation that they're going into accumulation first, okay, before they try to mark up further. Okay, the other one is Tongguan, so kind of similar to, okay, Tongguan today from a spring, okay, kind of close with the 40 and 20 MA at the moment. Okay, so there's a few setups that it's kind of nice with reversal, okay, but they haven't really like going up in a very climatic manner. Okay, so let's look into some of the like very obvious volume, okay, from the glove counters or players. Okay, so one of the counters that kind of obvious in terms of the volume would be definitely K plus. Okay, so today up another 7%. Okay, so previously we got a false breakout. Okay, they drop again further, but it seems like this two volume is telling me that it's kind of like genuine this time. Okay, because this is the first bar that it show effort. Okay, subsequently two bar trying to confirm the effort. Okay, so here doesn't have efforts. Okay, now sometimes my entry is a bit late, but like I said, I always like to have confirmation before I enter. Okay, so like for example, Asia Ply. Okay, even though it failed to break up yesterday, but it seems like still holding. But I just take a quick one already. White ball, okay, doesn't turn out to be a gold ball, but I'm kind of okay. So let's say it offered me a very good entry again moving forward. I think I would try it again, okay, for Asia Ply. So okay, just take a quick one on Asia Ply. Some of the example here is why sometimes the second high volume bar is very important for confirmation of the change of trend, reversal, or something like this. Okay, so first one, okay, here, sometimes it will fail again. Now second one, okay, so this is a confirmation. Okay, sideways, then they got chance to try higher prices. Okay, so for K plus, okay, come back to K plus, we got first one here, tested here, don't have the second volume bar, they cross above here, but here yes. Okay, to this higher volume to confirm the first high volume. Okay, so which means kind of like a genuine, okay, trying to change the trend, okay, at least from downtrend to sideways moving forward. Okay, so this is a trade that usually I will, if let's say you have lower risk, you can actually aim on the 2040 area. If not, use the hourly chart. Okay, so our chart seems like the volume is started to about to dries up. Okay, so this morning, I believe this is the morning, it turns to green pentagon high volumes again. Oh, sorry, this is yesterday morning. Okay, after some sort of like a low volumes area around 2040s. Okay, again, I'm not so sure whether it will have this similar setup or not. Okay, but you can look for something like this. Okay, if you want to try on kind of like a very good momentum counters. Okay, so K plus is one of the stocks that it tends to be come with very good volume. Okay, among all. So the other one I think is Aventa. Okay, sorry, just want to confirm. Am I right? This is also a glove counters. Am I right? Because I don't really follow. No sound. Mei Feng say no sound. How about others? Is the sounds coming okay? Okay, thank you, Lo. Because I don't really follow, but I kind of know that they are from glove, but I just want to get confirmation. So here also, okay, thank you everyone. Okay, so the audio is okay, so Mayfing need to check the audios. So okay, here high volume drop, okay, drop below 2040 is kind of scary, but it pushes it back with high volume, okay. So this kind of trade, whenever green panel high volume, I'll definitely look for the chance for entry, okay. Now, something's not related to glove, but revenue also. It's the one of stocks that is my favorites. Okay, Red Pentagon. Okay, for those that who following. Okay, I actually exit some for a quick one. Okay, because of a pullback is expected after going up for 5-6 days. Okay, in a row. Okay, but I'm looking for re-entry. Okay, so depends on how deep is the pullback is. But if let's say it turns back to Green Pentagon's pretty good volume. Okay, I think is worthwhile to look into it again. Okay, for revenue setups. Okay, so okay, now let's go back to some. Just want to show you some example that sometimes in the hourly chart you can roughly spot a very good pullbacks areas for you to consider for re-entry. Okay, the other one is I think K plus Aventa Comfort. Okay, Comfort and Rubber Rex. I think this is a four that so far I can't realize the volume is very obvious. Okay, especially in the daily chart. Okay, so here volume spike up above 2040s. Now seems like kind of in a very good momentum. Okay, against if let's say based on daily chart is something that usually I don't really look for the entry because I always look into the potential risk first. Okay, if let's say it come with pullback, I think is okay for entry. Okay, but if you think that this one still can go and you are kind of interested, okay, again look for the hourly chart. Okay, hourly chart, look for a nice area for entry. So for members, COC. Okay, there's tons of COC forming somewhere around here, right? Okay, so you can try to spot. Okay, if let's say here make a pullbacks later on. Okay, so volume getting lower, of course. Now it's only 240. Let's see how it goes later on. Okay, but the hours earlier, okay, seems like dries up a little bit right now. Okay, so let's try Rubber Rex. Okay, Rubber Rex is something that I think the volume is again kind of obvious again. Okay, in the daily chart. Okay, just suddenly it's just very huge. Okay, again a very nice confirmation. Okay, here's the one that it doesn't come with confirmation. Okay, so here's the one that comes confirmation. Okay, so look into the hourly chart again. Okay, so there's some things that I want to look for some low risk area for entry. Okay, low volumes. Red Pentagon is fine, but you must come with low volume. Okay, so currently 2 hours is turning to kind of quiet currently. Okay, so let's see what's the chance that we have later on. Okay, so just a quick one using some of the stocks that are related to glove. Okay, let's take a look into the 4 Taiko. Okay, so for the 4 Taiko, I have to move, the others to move. Now, one of the reasons why I don't really look into the 4 Taiko here is because, I mean, the four big glove there, because the volume seems like is somehow still kind of average. Okay, so I can't, usually I feel more comfortable to trade high volume. Okay, so that's why I kind of like Comfort, Rubber Rex, K plus Arpenta. Okay, so I mean it's up to you. I think it's okay to for glove. Okay, because the volume increasing. Okay, over these two bars, and today also come with increasing volume. Okay, so let's look into hourly charts. Okay, against hourly charts, tell us that where is the right areas to look for. Okay, potential setup. Okay, so seems like volume haven't dries up yet. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Okay, again, when the stocks have good momentums, okay, most of the time I kind of like to have a COC for me to confirm the strength. Okay. Hey, why am I chatting to like this? Okay, any questions so far regarding the glove counters? Okay, just let me set up my chart first. Oh, okay. Okay, any other questions regarding glove? Anyone still holding glove or anyone top up glove recently? Type 1, yes. Huh? No one in glove? Oh, Laihi. Okay, Laihi top up glove. Huh? Okay, so seems like this round is kind of genuine reversal. Okay, but I'm also looking for a nice area, okay, for me to look for low risk entry. Okay, so of course, when glove up, mostly will make a big pullbacks. Okay, so again, market is a bit panic. I can say that yesterday. So there's a lot of down bar, but mostly didn't come with very high volume. Okay, in my opinions, but it's also good to hold some cash. That's why I'm exiting some of my profitable trades. Okay, which is making some profits there. Just some of that everything's. Some of that I take half. Okay, so tax cam is the one that I exit everything after the climatic bar. Okay, because I afraid of the immediate pullbacks. Okay, from the bars there. Okay, so here it turns to uptrust. Seems like the trend is slowly a bit weakening. Okay, and of course, if you check the hourly chart also, uptrust high volume. Okay, sometimes if I notice there's uptrust high volume in hourly chart, I also will take some profits too. Okay, and this is of course yesterday also come with a bit markets a bit weak overall, a bit uncertain. So that's why I take everything. Okay, again, this is for those who following text cap. Okay, so some of the counters that I'm looking into, of course, Cycom. Okay, yesterday I entered around 126. It hits the price that I'm queuing, and today it dropped lower. Okay, and this is coming from the pocket period bar with green pentagon. So if let's say today close lower, probably I just going to exit first. Okay, with probably a small losses, and try to hold more cash. Okay, because lots of pullback trades recently. Okay, it's going on in the market. Okay, so this is currently I'm losing around like 3%. Okay, but if you look into volume, okay, volume actually is still fine. Okay, the volume is just very low. Okay, hopefully today is low also, and seems like doesn't have lots of selling. Okay, even though yes, there's a panic in the market slightly. Okay, and Hexstar still holding nicely. Okay, Hexstar still holding nicely, and this is the one that I do mention on Wednesday also that actually come with COC, right? So here we got some low volumes bar. Okay, holding well. If you know how to use the widespread bar high volume, the LC style. Okay, holding well nicely. Okay, so this one also holding well nicely. Okay, so just on 12 p.m. again, it break up a little bit. Seems like making another like testing, okay, on this current LC over here. Okay, going up slow and steady. Okay, going up slow and steady. So this is one that I realized that even though market is a bit weak yesterday, but it's still holding very, very well. Okay, type 1, anyone in Hexstar currently? Okay, type 1, anyone in Hexstar? Not at all. Okay, never mind. Oh, okay, Hanlik is in Hexstar. Good, good, good. Okay. Now the other one that I feel that is very strong. Of course, I haven't checked today chart. Okay, yeah, still very strong. Okay, is Rocco. Okay, at the main resistance already. Okay, of course, this one I entered around the first NS, somewhere around here. When it pulled back to NS, okay, I entered. So now actually trying on the main resistance. Okay, definitely need some time before it breaks out. It's kind of similar like Kratom style. In fact, Kratom is still holding well. Okay, so for this kind of weak market, I can say it's bear market. Okay, it's a weak market. It's good that to identify some of the stocks that holding well above support. Okay, it doesn't show some weakness, okay, from the chart. Okay, Rockwell is one of them. Holding more on NS, okay, with the LC also over here. Of course, now it's testing on the big resistance with two big UTs area. Okay, so definitely need some time. And this stock actually, the characteristic is that it kind of a bit slow. Okay, a bit slow, a bit boring. Okay, but you know, overall the weakness, okay, is not there at the moment. Okay, of course here is one, but it make a very quick reversal over here. And the other ones that Kurtam, okay, Kurtam per se I didn't take the trades. Okay, I didn't take the trades because unfortunately at the time I don't have much capital, and now I'm trying to hold more cash. So here, sideways, okay, NS. Red Pentagon is fine, low volume. Now green Pentagon, higher volume, and some more. This the next day, it actually got a small gaps, and the price is holding well on the gaps. Okay, if you realize that. So this is a strong, strong type of signals to tell us that okay, the support is still very very good in current time. Okay, I think our coach Marina took these trades the other day by using the Pentagon system. Okay, so one of those trades that I think you can consider. Again, it's a boring trades, okay, a bit similar to Rauco, but it doesn't give you a very good, a very big movement, okay, up and down, but it just going there, you know, holding well slowly and steady, okay. Zulian make a big pullbacks, but after that didn't really follow, okay. Oh, spring nicely, okay, so probably we'll go into a reaccumulations from here, okay, for Zulian. Okay, any others? Pardini, okay. Bardini, let's see whether it will form a spring or not, okay, because it's dropped quite badly today. Okay, again on the news there, okay, but I don't think this is going to turn into distribution, okay, because I don't see at the top got a major selling lah. Okay, I don't see yet the major selling is over there. Okay, so for those that who holding it, use this 40 as your stop loss. Okay, again, most of the time when they breaks out, this is like a false breakout. Okay, because I say sometimes there are sellers at the top, sometimes it's because of the condition is not right. Okay, like now people are, you know, rumors say that they will have another MCO, so all this party will be affected. Okay, so there's a panic in the markets. So let's see how it goes. Okay, for this one, but I'm still watching. I haven't entered yet. Okay, but if let's say close nicely, hold nicely for few days or weeks. Okay, then I think is a good counters to consider. Okay, actually, hello Siu Ping. Okay, now I still remember that this year the MCO I think is February if I'm not mistaken, right? So some of this counter also dropped. Okay, I think this period here. Okay, but within few weeks actually they recovered. Okay, even though it's in during the MCO periods. Okay, so I might expect the same things also. Okay, so let's say really there's like a MCOs. Okay, probably they'll make a deeper pullbacks, but if let's say low volume within few weeks, I think there's chance for them to recover. So keep this kind of stock in your watch list. Okay, so in case this happens, you might want to spot a good chance for re-entry again. Okay, so Aeon again, same things. Okay, coming back to this supports. Okay, for those that who having it, okay, this is the support that you need to monitor. Okay, drop, it might make a big pullbacks. Okay, and you want to avoid that. Like for example, you want to avoid here. Enter when the signal is right and correct. Okay, so far. Okay, so currently also I'm exiting around like 20 to, I'm trying to hold more than 30% of cash. Okay, so to see whether there's any stocks with nice setup for me to trade or not. Okay. Okay, let's look into some stocks. Okay, Grad Tech. Oh, okay, nice one. Okay, looks like a shakeout yesterday, but needs to wait for confirmation. Okay, now green Pentagons. Okay, it turns back. This is the sell of high volumes. Okay, sell of high volume. So once the bar cross, you know this is the strength bar. Okay, now similar one like focus dynamic. That's why I don't want you to enter first, but wait for the right setup to enter. Okay, because why? This bar can be selling climax. Okay, for those who attend the masterclass, and can be sell off. Am I right? Okay, so how to confirm? Okay, this is a selling climax or sell off. Okay, we need to wait for confirmation. Okay, now try to imagine this. Okay, if let's say this is a pure sell-off, price will have a continuation on the markdown stage, so which means it will go into a downtrend. Okay, but if let's say it's a selling climax, which means that there's an intention of smart money want to accumulate in this weakness, then chances for them to close up higher is good. Okay, so you can apply this method with focus dynamic too. Okay, so this case, yes. Okay, green pentagons goes back holding 2040 spring. Okay, so chances for them to do a reversals is there. Okay, so few of the stocks that I'm monitoring also, of course, SKP resources. Previously, I don't have the luck. Okay, I think I need to do a stop loss over here. Okay, after it goes up trust and all the text drop. Okay, this one also cut. Okay, but right after this bar, okay, the price just crossed back. Okay, and it's come with increasing volume too over these two bars. 1, 2, and these 2 days. Hopefully today also low volumes. Haven't entered yet. Okay, haven't entered yet because I was keeping some cash. Probably today I'm not going to enter anything. Okay, probably next week. Okay, so let's say this volume dries up. Okay, I think I will try again my luck in SKP resources again. Okay, like I said previously, I don't have the luck. Okay, I entered, somehow dropped, but my cut loss is a bit smaller. Okay, I think I entered somewhere around this Pentagon areas here. It goes up, I didn't really take profit. Okay, but it dropped 2040s, and I don't like, okay, the price when it dropped 40s. Okay, sometimes make a big one. Okay, but this is a bit quick. Okay, within like a month, I think they push it back again. Okay, DNO. DNO. Okay, DNO. Healthy so far. Okay, healthy so far. High volume down bar followed by. Okay, let me zoom in here. High volume down bar followed by high volume up bar. Okay, against when the price cross, which means the weakness turn to strength. Okay, because buyer is coming back. Okay, now seems like low volume red pentagon. Okay, chances to enter on pullback is there. Okay, for DNO. So at the moment, okay, over here is kind of volume is still pretty healthy. Doesn't have any like climatic movements, uptrust high volume. So I think say still okay. Okay, for DNO. KPS. KPS is a pullback trades by Sifu Fu. Okay, here climatics, uptrust, then it dropped, support NS. Okay, green penguins coming back, and again recently low volume. Okay, so holding nicely on 2040s. Okay, so they are building a support there. Okay, for KPS. Of course, no major weakness. Okay, price is still above these gaps. Okay, after a pullback with the shakeups here. Okay, so there's a quick one for KPS. Aventa, high volumes. Okay. Okay, high volume reversal. Okay, and kind of strong. Okay, kind of strong. So use the RV chart to spot for COC. Okay, hopefully we got COC. Okay, for all the glove counters. Okay, KSL. 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 No, this is not selling climax set. Okay, because the volume is not big enough. Okay, the volume is not big enough. Now, for me, this is might potentially a shakeout trades. Okay, because it dropped increasing volume, but it's not high volume. Okay, high volume should be like if you pull up your 6-month chart. Okay, I can say 6 months is okay to use it. So you have to break the 6-month volume. Okay, if you look into here, April until this November. Okay, this is a high volume. So this is a climatic volume that can change the trend, everything. So it needs to have higher than 3 to 6 months. Okay, volume. That's the climatic volume. So this one for me is increasing, but it's definitely not high volume. Okay, so potentially it's a shakeout trades for me. Okay, for KSL. Okay, but like I said, usually if you drop below the big LC bar, NS, I'm not so sure, Ms. Wong, are you looking for entry, exit? Okay, but if you're looking for entry, wait for them to complete first before you entered. If you're already in this trade, if you ask me, I'll cut loss. Okay. Recently, also I think this week, yeah, a few days ago, if I'm not mistaken, I just exit these trades, Johan. Okay, so this is a gaps area, NS. So once it drop, I just that's it, cut. Okay. Yeah, even though there's no volume drop, I think they will, but they will likely to drop to pure support. Okay, which means that they'll make a deeper pullbacks. Okay, back to this area. Okay, sideways for weeks to months before they goes up. Okay, so I rather take the cash out. Okay, look for other opportunity that they can mix cover back. Okay, my losses for these trades. Okay, is this not selling climax when the stock's going up and up and up? Finally come widespread long up bar with high volume. Please clarify. Sorry, Lahi, can you give me one example? Is it not selling climax when stock going up, up, up and up? Finally come with widespread long up bar with high volume. Or SKP next week bonus issue. Okay, thank you. Example you give us was downtrend. Oh, okay. That is a buying climax. Okay, not selling climax. Okay, going up you need to be careful on buying climax. Coming down you need to look at selling climax. Okay, like, do you attend the Saturday section for the masterclass? Last Saturday. Kim Lun is a nice one. Kim Lun break above resistance already. Okay, and that's at the background with the gaps. Okay, just show example. Okay, like he said, yes. Now, going down is selling climax. Going up, you have to be careful on buying climax. Okay, now let's take a look into K Power. Okay, going up over here. Okay, you realize, right, okay, I just pull up this chart, okay, around like, I think 6 month time frame. Okay, now this is the climactic volume, okay, from accumulation or reaccumulations to markup, right? They push up and then they make a pullback, goes up. Okay, so high volume, climactic volume change the trend. So when the price is in a strong uptrend, or maybe they are trading, okay, far from trend 40s, okay, you need to be careful on climactic volume again. So how are you going to measure that? Okay, use this previous volume, okay, that break the resistance, okay, sorry, break the resistance or break the accumulation, okay, with this volume. Okay, if let's say equals or higher, which means most of the time it's almost there already. This is considered a climactic volume, and the candles is widespread. Okay, so example here, widespread. Okay, here also. Okay, all these few bar also kind of wider spread. Okay, so this tells that potentially there is a buying climax coming in from this chart. Okay, hopefully I answer your questions, Lahi. Okay, yes, up is buying. Okay, yeah, up is buying, but it can be also easy to sell to you also, because people like to buy on up bars. Okay, QES Prolexus. Okay, then I go through. Kim Lun is a nice chart. Okay, so today finally break on the resistance. Okay, let's look into QES. Okay, make a pullbacks, goes up. No weakness. Okay, Silping, are you looking for entry or exit? Oh, enter already. Okay, so question is exit, right? Okay, no weakness at the moment. Pretty strong today, 9%. Okay, monitor up trust over here. Okay, monitor up trust. Okay, or monitor weakness bar. Okay, around resistance. So far still okay. Hourly chart seems still good. Okay, low volume. Of course, now it's the beginning of 3 p.m. here. So as long as got COC, I think it's fine. Okay, it's fine. Be careful when there's uptrust high volume like Dexcam. Okay, uptrust high volume. Okay, so here also uptrust high volume, but if let's say hold 2040s, okay. Can 30%? What is your EP? Yeah, QES listed in the screen. I think Pentagon screener. Okay. Super, are you using the Pentagon rules from the masterclass for this? Okay, 56 cents. Okay, which means they need to break above the resistance for in order to get your 30%. Well, I think possible, but like I said, If here don't have UT, I think it's good. Okay, if here don't have UT, it's good because resistance is a major one. Okay, like okay, take a look into Kim Lun. Kim Lun yesterday closing is pretty good also. I think Sifu Aleph entered this trades by using the Pentagon after NS. Okay, so this is the area. Okay, hopefully QES today it touched resistance, but no UT. Okay, so here. Notice the closing is good with increasing volume. Okay, so let's check the hourly chart. Hourly chart, no uptrust high volume. Okay, so there's a few things that you can monitor. Okay, either is that you want to TP or not when you hit resistance. Okay, but if you are following the Pentagon rules, I think it should be okay lah, because the ATR will protect you from the losses. Okay, from here. Okay, but just want to give you an idea. Okay, what's the things that you should monitor whenever the stock hitting to a major resistance area. Okay, so yep, Kimlin Ore is good. Okay, this is from Miss Wong. Okay, NS gaps, 2-bar low volume and increasing volume, especially breaking above resistance. Volume is a strong breakout. Okay, success. Okay, again, first thing first, you just identify high volume bar. Okay, this is very obvious, high volume. Just draw the support resistance. Okay, again, we want to look for the areas that it show weakness, it shows strength. Okay, so this chart overall in a very good momentum because it actually trading along with 20 MA. Okay, and at the top here, yes, we got UT. Okay, it seems like reverse from here, but overall low volume. Okay, so this is for me is a healthy pullbacks at the moment for success. Okay, no major weakness at the top. Okay, no major weakness. So not sure, are you looking for entry or exit? Okay, did I answer all the questions here? Okay, Susan's asking. Yeah. So yeah, not so sure whether Susan are you looking for entry or exit, but at the top here there's no weakness. Okay, so this is looking for exit. Then the question is, what is your EP? Yeah, where is your entry? Okay, DDM. So like, is this a right stocks DDM? Am I right? Okay. Yeah, no weakness, like he. So I think okay because kept up with green Pentagon. Okay, so no weakness. Okay, volume is still everything's still fine. Okay, MTEL. Okay, let me know if you got any other questions, especially if let's say you got questions regarding screener. Okay, you want to know more about how to use the tools, everything, you let me know. Okay, probably I will go through your quick one. Okay, so MTEL, what do you think about MTEL? Is this a climatic volume or Prolexus? Okay, I'll do that, Nick. But let's study MTEL. Okay, what do you think about the volume today? Okay, this is in weekly chart. Okay, seems like a pump and dump. It's not seems like a pump. This is a pump and dump. Okay, but what is the volume today? Stopping volume. Okay, but stopping volume mostly is in down bar, which means it down high volume. Okay, that's why charts like focus dynamic potentially yes, but need come with confirmation first. Okay, but it's a high volume bar, right? Is this considered climatic? Is this considered climatic? Okay, Sipeng say yes, and why is climatic? Okay, because it's more than the volume is very obvious. Okay, it's higher than the past 6 months ago. Okay, so if you look into the previous one, okay, if let's say I hide here, now this is the high volumes, right? Okay, now is this a climatic bar? Sorry, climatic volume in January. Okay, end of Jan. Is this a climatic volume? Okay, yes, it's a climatic volume because it higher than the past few months ago and happen at the top. And this is what we call the buying climax, okay, before distribution. Okay, so MTEL, it seems like the climatic volume is back and today is coming up bar, and it seems like there is a potential of change of trend. Okay, so you can use the gap as a resistance. Of course, change of trend need time. Okay, doesn't mean that you see high volume, it will goes up immediately. Kind of similar like MMAG. Okay, let's try MMAG. Or maybe MAG, I cannot recall. Okay, something like here. Okay, so sometimes high volume. Okay, high volume, it will, this is stopping volume. Sorry, this is back holding. Okay, this is back holding. Narrow spread bar, high volume. This is back holding. Okay, sometimes you will have this bar. Okay, it doesn't mean that it will go up. Okay, but you go through potential accumulation. Okay, so similar MTELs too. Okay, so look for good support if you want to look for the entry from there. Okay, KHC enter on second round green pentagon. Okay, so let's take a look into KHC. Oh yeah, Prolexus. Prolexus. I will do that, Nick. Okay, the trend's still good. Okay. Now this type of high volume is fine. Okay, this type of climatic volume is fine because it's coming from pullback. Okay, coming from pullbacks. So if you apply this VCP, okay, remember for those that who attended the masterclass, reaccumulation. Okay, each time when they do pullback, the range is getting smaller, right? So first range, almost 20%. Okay, and then they goes up, make a deep pullbacks again with 10% only. Final one, 6%. Okay, before high volume breaks up. Okay, so this is a continuation in this uptrend. So I think KSC is okay. Okay, now we got a spring on 14 April, so there's a potential pullback. Okay, Prolexus. Okay, any other stocks? Probably I will take a look into one or two more before we close for today's sections. Okay, let's look into weekly charts. Okay, back to the first LC high volumes. Okay, a very deep pullbacks, okay, based on weekly chart. So okay, let's look into the daily charts. Okay, what do you think about the daily charts? Is it a strong reversal? Okay, is it a strong reversal? Okay, here we got uptrust, inverse pullback, right? Green pentagons, but low volume. Price cross, low volume, but today is a good volume, increasing volume. Okay, so if I hide here, today volume is good. Okay, and this bar, okay, is currently is around like 3 p.m. currently, is closing above the inverse pullback bar. Okay, so here we got one uptrust and another uptrust nearby also, and here also got another uptrust, right? So this is a period supports, turns to resistance. Now hopefully it will turn to support again. So Prolexus not so sure. Nick, are you looking for entry, okay, or exit? Oh, I only got NS. Okay, that's good. Okay, but if let's say I just purely use daily chart currently, okay, I think this is the areas that I would aiming to look for a good entry. Okay, just right below at the previous resistance. Okay, here resistance. Now this is a support area. Okay, so I just park my others over there. Okay, live Facebook today. Okay, hourly charts. Okay, good NS. Okay, hopefully don't turn to UT also lah. Okay, monitor for COC. Okay, if can. Got ND and UT still okay. That one is at the bottom, I think. Okay, so remember if the bar if the bar cross higher high volume above the weakness bar, this is a sign of strength. This is what seafood always say that, okay, overtake UT. Okay, UT is a weakness. That's why we want to trade above the level to ensure that we are trading above the previous resistance area. Okay, there's a chance for them to do a continuation. All right. Oh, someone told me Kim Moon is flying. Oh, okay. 4% today. Huh. This one, 3 bars. Okay. This is considered COC lah. Even though volume haven't really dries up yet. Okay. Good one. No weakness. Okay, no weakness. Hopefully QES having that too. Okay. Any other stocks before we close? Probably I take one more. Okay. Welcome, Siu Pei. Okay. Any other questions before we close? Okay, notice NS in the chart during the day, but disappear by end of the day. Okay, because the closing is different. Okay, so that's why every time when I entered, okay, something, okay, I usually wait until like 4:30. Okay, like for example, probably at this hour they got NS, but maybe the closing it dropped lower, so the NS disappeared. Okay, of course, we encourage new member to enter on next day for confirmation. But for some members, if you are trading using intraday, you can use the 4:30 rules. Okay, 2 more before we close. Okay, Ultronic and Solid. Okay, Ultronic. Okay, first we check the overall trend. Okay, using the daily first. Okay, now what do you think about Ultronic? Anyone can share with me? Is there any better time to enter 11 or 9:30? Usually morning for me is good to take profit lah, Mayfeng. I mean, let's say you got profit lah, because morning usually you see there's a lot of up bar volume things, right? Usually it's good to take some profit because after that, after the second hour, most of the time they'll make a minor pullback. Okay, so entry usually I like to do it after lunch. Okay, of course most of the time, around like 4:30 is the time that I like to look for entry. If let's say it provide good price for me to enter. Okay, probably we take a look into a few more. Ultronic. Okay, anyone can tell me what's the market stages right now? Inverse pullback. Okay, but I don't think this is an inverse pullback, okay, because the volume is kind of climatic, okay, in this case. Okay, now let's take a look into over here again on the top. Okay, what we have here, BC, right? Am I right? BC, buying climax, okay, at the top. Yes, Supings, okay. I think it's the beginning of stage 1, okay. So it goes down, okay, again, in the particular trend, in one direction, we don't want to have climatic volume. Okay, we don't have climatic volume. We want to have average to high volume. But this is kind of considered climatic for me. Okay, and then it just changed the trend. And this is the area that you want to look for more effort bar. Okay, like for example, today is a good effort bar. Yeah, it is a pump and dump. Yes, Ming Wei, correct. Okay, this is a pump and dump. So I think they are going into a stage 1 accumulation. But again, to change the trend, I think is still a bit difficult because most of the time it needs to take months for them to change the trend. Okay, but if you want to trade support resistance, it's a good area for you to look into it. Okay, I think Top Builder also. Okay, having this type of setups. This is a nice one. Okay. Downtrend, climatic volume, support resistance. Okay, so potentially, okay, I think Ultronic will go into this phase. Okay, potentially. Okay, last one, Solid. Okay, Solid before I close. Okay, let's try Solid. Okay, we got NS. Now, sometimes if you realize that your charts got lots of this kind of UT and you have to get a better idea on what is going on overall, weekly chart. Okay, switch to weekly chart. Okay, we got down bar high volumes against simple rules. Okay, once the bar close above, you know the buyer is in control. Okay, most of the time. Okay, switch back to daily chart. Okay, so the bar is trading above the UT and we got NS over here. Okay, so best to trade near with NS. So once it drop below this area, cut loss, okay, because they're going to make a going back to accumulation, okay, which is going to take some times, okay. But at the moment, price is above the weakness bar, okay, and you got the NS over there. All right, so hopefully I answered the questions too. Okay, so with this, thank you for joining me today. Okay, this video here I'll upload to the members Telegram channel later on. So if you've got any questions, don't just type it to me or to the chat rooms there. Okay, I will definitely answer to you all. Okay, so thank you, and I'll see you soon.